Want to know how to take apart the driver door of a Honda Fit? Let me show you. Okay, step one, getting this door apart is going to be getting this interior panel off. And there is a screw here in the handle. You can see that one. And there's another one in here somewhere behind this. And this is just a little pop-on plastic panel. A big long tab that inserts into here, otherwise it just pops on. So there it is. And it's a Phillips head because of course it is. And now this bit needs to stay in because it's got linkages and so forth that attach to the other interior bits and bobs. The rest of the door now has this sort of push fasteners all the way around, and then on the top it's got like hooks. So we just need to pop all of these fellas off and then lift and then twist this thing and let it stay on the door when the rest of the panel comes away. There we go. There it goes. It's got its own snaps, so it was holding on to the wall there. All right. So twist, and we need to unplug this fastener or this wire here. So there's a little dude you can push up, like on a network cable, and then just pull. Naturally, a job that takes two hands. We can get this to hang on. There we go. There you go. That's it. So here's the push pins. You can see they all came off except one. So this guy I'll need to pop off. And they just insert into these holders. So I'll just pop this guy off, put him back in his place, and then we're ready to put this panel on when we're done our work. The whole reason I got to do this operation is the door lock keeps locking over and over again on its own. Ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. After you take off, and I think it's like 10 miles an hour or faster, or when you just lock the doors with the key and walk away, you can hear the thing repeatedly locking. It's because one of the doors can't tell that it's locked, and so it keeps trying to fix it. Problem is, you've got an actuator, probably sensor, in all four doors. So I don't know which one to change. I figured while I had this thing apart, it'd be a good idea to fix this. The armrest cracked and was kind of soft and unsupportive. So I got one of these plastic welding kits and all these little dudes here. If you thought Christmas lights were the most tangly things and impossible to get out when they've been sitting in a bag or something, you haven't met plastic welding tab things, whatever you call them. Anyway, you just push them against the plastic, pull the trigger, and when you see them melting in, let go of the trigger. They do a great job. And a bunch of hot glue just for good measure. Now there's no substitute for having the right tool for the job. And I'm not sure if I broke it or if it was broken, but this is how you get those little fasteners out of place. And in case it was broken, get yourself one of these little kits, which has all the replacement parts you need. So just knock that one onto the ground. What I want is to stick this thing back in its little home. A little bit broke off of it, but it's clearly reusable, and if I break it again on a future operation, I'll deal with it then. Oh yeah, I fastened this thing back on with a screwdriver just in case I wanted to go drive somewhere before finishing. So, you need to get this plug back in its home. That just snaps in. We'll need the door handle pulled through, and then the rest of this just kind of hangs on there. So, this can be refastened into place. It's got little clips on the back of it that have to be slid into the door. Maybe I need to do that first. There, I got it. And then all the push tabs have to be snapped in. I can put the two screws back. And the handle just pops on from the outside. There we go. Fuse panel's right here under the steering column. Yeah, it just takes a bit of a tug. And here we are, all the fuses. So I'm testing which fuse can I pull that's related to the door locking system. We have to check the manual or online to see what's what. And I find these ones are all related to the door locking system one way or another. So we need some system of testing, because we're trying to stop the door from auto locking and relocking, and probably it's a matter of disabling whichever door has the faulty actuator in it.